on another walk and thinking again, pondering. This time about wisdom. What does that mean? What does that entail? How does one get wisdom? How are people wise? Are people just born with like this knowledge of life and everything? I don't think so. But I think there's good instincts. People have good instincts sometimes, and can kind of read a situation or read how people are doing. But I think, at least from what I've been looking at and what I've been finding, is that wisdom just comes from, from the knowledge of others and times. How do we learn? We go through life and we make mistakes, and we learn from those mistakes, right? And so we now have new experience, new knowledge of, how to deal with situations like those that we have already failed in the past, Wow, look at that. And so just thinking, how important it is to have people in our lives, who we can just go to with questions, And when we seek answers and seek wisdom, really going to people who have already experienced those things, who have gone through the ringer, who have been down and who have failed and have gotten back up and been able to overcome that situation, and they learn, I think it's so cool to be able to say that, I went through this tough time and now I'm back, I'm up, I overcame it, I now have wisdom and knowledge I didn't have before. It's just really realizing that's the value of having, wise people around you, or people, who with experience just around you in your everyday life, to be able to really go to with questions, especially when you're younger, because you don't know everything. We don't know everything when we're young. We like to think that we do, but we don't. And life, I feel like life is just, we keep learning and learning and learning through different experiences, different failures, different victories. And then we share that with others. I think it's important to share that as well. When you go through those things, it's important to share what you learn with others who maybe you see are going down a similar path that maybe you did. I don't know. It's just things that I'm thinking about recently. The importance of wisdom and of experience, and really looking at life and seeing the lessons that you've learned. Not just taking life for granted, but really going in and seeing what you can learn and what you can teach as well. It's a couple little tidbits for you to think and chew on. Thanks for checking this video out. Go learn something.